From rock and roll rebellion
You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Cry all the time.
Are you lonesome?
heartbreaking ballads. His music still echoes today. Before Spotify, before MTV, before viral hits, there was Elvis Presley. Welcome to my channel, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Elvis Presley songs of all time.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, yes, that's right, Elvis Presley.
And uncover the stories behind the legend. Number 10, Can't Help Falling in Love, 1961.
Falling in love.
It sounds like a love song, but it feels like a goodbye.
Can't help falling in love.
Originally written for the film Blue Hawaii, this track became one of Elvis's most emotional performances. But here's the twist.
Why?
The melody? It's based on a French love song from the 1700s. And Elvis didn't just sing it, he owned it. Years later, he would end almost every concert with this song as fans reached out, crying, screaming, almost like they knew they were saying goodbye to a king. Number 9, Burning Love, 1972. Fast forward to the 70s.
It's running through to my soul.
Rock had changed. New artists were taking over. Many thought Elvis was finished. Then came Burning Love. High energy, explosive, alive. It became his last major hit and proved something important. The king wasn't gone, he was just waiting to remind everyone who started it all. Number 8, Are You Lonesome Tonight? 1960.
Are you lonesome tonight?
This one wasn't even supposed to happen. Colonel Tom Parker, Elvis's manager, personally requested this song. It was a throwback. Slow, almost outdated, but Elvis recorded it in one take.
Are you sorry?
And then something unexpected happened. There's a spoken section in the middle where Elvis's voice cracks just slightly.
Is your heart filled with pain?
Was it emotion, or was it real loneliness? No one knows, but millions felt it.
Are you lonesome tonight?
Number 7, All Shook Up, 1957.
I'm all shook up.
This song almost didn't exist. Songwriter Otis Blackwell was challenged to write a hit based on one phrase, all shook up. That's it. What came next? Pure magic.
I'm all shook up.
Elvis turned it into a chart-dominating smash, staying at number 1 for 8 weeks. But here's the twist. Even Elvis admitted later he didn't fully understand the song.
Please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little shook up, but I feel fine.
And maybe that's why it worked. Because sometimes you don't need meaning, you just need feeling. Number 6, Jailhouse Rock, 1957. This wasn't just a song, it was a cultural explosion. From the movie Jailhouse Rock, this track featured one of the first choreographed music videos ever. Think about that. Before MTV, before YouTube, Elvis was already setting the blueprint, but here's the controversial part. Some critics at the time called it dangerous, too rebellious, too suggestive, and that only made it bigger. Number 5, Love Me Tender, 1956.
Love me tender, love me sweet.
Soft, gentle, almost fragile. Love Me Tender showed a different side of Elvis.
I love you.
Not the hip-shaking rebel, but the vulnerable romantic. Originally adapted from a Civil War era melody,
Let me go.
the song connected deeply with older audiences, and suddenly Elvis wasn't just for teenagers anymore. He was for everyone.
Love me true. All my dreams.
Number 4. That's All Right, 1954. Before the fame, before the legend, there was just a young man in a small studio. At Sun Studio, Elvis was nervous, unsure, unknown. During a break, he started playing That's All Right by Arthur Crudup.
That's all right. That's all right.
Something felt different. The producer, Sam Phillips, heard it and said, "Do that again." That moment, it didn't just launch Elvis's career, it created rock and roll as we know it.
I'm leaving town, baby. I'm leaving town.
No big audience, no viral moment, just raw sound and history being born.
That's all right, Mama. That's all right with you. That's all right, Mama.
Number 3, Heartbreak Hotel, 1956. This wasn't just a song, it was a warning. Inspired by a real newspaper story about a lonely man who died by suicide,
Since my baby left me, well, I found a new place to dwell.
Heartbreak Hotel shocked listeners. Dark, haunting, different. Radio stations didn't know what to do with it, but teenagers, they couldn't get enough. It became Elvis's first number 1 hit and proved something powerful. Pain sells.
These lonely days.
Number 2, Suspicious Minds, 1969.
In a trap. I can't walk out.
This song saved Elvis. By the late 60s, his career was struggling.
Oh no.
Movies were failing. Music felt outdated. Then, Suspicious Minds, recorded in Memphis, raw, emotional. But here's the insane part. The song fades out, then comes back. Why? Because producers were afraid listeners would change the station.
We're caught in a trap.
But that risk created one of the most iconic endings in music history. It became his final number 1 hit and marked the beginning of Elvis's comeback.
I'll dry the tears from your eyes.
Singing sensation all over the country. Elvis Presley. Come on, bring it on.
Number 1, Hound Dog, 1956.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Cry all the time.
Now this was chaos.
You ain't never caught a rabbit and you ain't no friend of mine.
Performed on The Milton Berle Show, Elvis's performance of Hound Dog caused outrage across America.
Well, but just a line. Yeah, you ain't never caught a
Parents were furious. Churches protested. The media called him inappropriate. Why? Because Elvis moved differently. But teenagers,
I've never lied to you.
they saw freedom. Hound Dog became a symbol of rebellion. And Elvis became the face of a generation that refused to be quiet. So here's the question. Out of these 10 legendary tracks, which one gives you chills every time you hear it? Or did we miss your number 1 Elvis song? Because the truth is, legends like Elvis don't just leave behind music, they leave behind memories, moments,
I'm leaving town, baby.
and a sound that never dies. And somewhere, right now, the King is still playing. Leave your suggestions in the comments and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more into the world of music.
We're caught in a trap.
Wish she ain't no good to you, but that's all right. That's all right.